While many royal marriages stand the test of time, plenty of other royal couplings have ended badly. Additionally, The Crown, which depicts one of the most famous of the latter category, is undoubtedly one of the best English-language scripted soap operas we've seen on television in recent years. What's even more impressive about it, most of it is true, and happened to the same family, in the past century or so. And while digging back into the annals of British royal history, we can find plenty of marital drama. Terrible and tumultuous marriages are hardly limited to the UK. Over the past 100 years or so, many of the world's monarchies have seen their power couples fall from grace. Sometimes it's a Malaysian monarch falling in love with a young Russian beauty queen, then falling out of love with her shortly thereafter. Other times it's a very public fight when a prince gets a little too friendly with female wedding guests. And other times it's because the prince prefers the company of the men who work in the kitchen. So watch on for some royal marriages that ended badly, both on The Crown and beyond. Hello and welcome to Royal Scandal. Please do well to like, subscribe, comment and turn on the notification bell so as not to miss out on any news updates. Number 1. Princess Anne and Mark Phillips got divorced because she was sending letters to a royal employee. Princess Anne, if you're not totally schooled on your British royals, is Queen Elizabeth II's second-born child and only daughter. Initially, the royal was married to Captain Mark Phillips in 1973, and had 2 sons. But, according to Express, in 1989 a series of love letters to the princess from the Queen's equerry Timothy Lawrence were stolen from her briefcase. And, in true British fashion, the first place they ended up was in the Sunday. Not surprisingly, her first marriage subsequently ended badly. Number 2. Princess Margaret and Anthony Armstrong-Jones were both having numerous affairs. If you watched season 2 of The Crown, you're likely familiar with the story of Queen Elizabeth II's sister, Princess Margaret, and her marriage to society photographer Anthony Armstrong-Jones. Jones seemed to have not even a fleeting interest in monogamy, as Newsweek reported he began an affair with his best friend's wife, Camilla Fry, while he was still engaged. Fry gave birth to their daughter 3 weeks into the royal honeymoon. It set a difficult tone for the marriage, as Armstrong-Jones, who then had the title Lord Snowdon, had extramarital affairs as far back as 1969, according to the Evening Standard. Princess Margaret wasn't exactly sitting around waiting for her husband to come home the whole time either. Good Housekeeping reported her having affairs with both a nightclub pianist and a friend of Lord Snowdon's. Her most famous boyfriend, however, was Roddy Llewellyn. The then 25-year-old was photographed with Princess Margaret on a Caribbean vacation, according to Harper's Bazaar. The scandalous pictures would ultimately lead to Princess Margaret and Lord Snowdon's marriage ending badly. Number 3. Why did Queen Elizabeth's oldest grandchild get divorced? In February 2020, Queen Elizabeth's oldest grandchild, Peter Phillips, and his wife, Autumn Phillips, announced they were separating. The news was broadcast loudly by, who else, The Sunday. The story quoted several close friends as saying Peter was devastated and thought that he was in a happy marriage, though none of those friends were named. The Sun did, however, speculate that the couple's 2 daughters might have dual Canadian citizenship, and since their mother is Canadian, they might return to the Great White North after their parents split. Maybe she has been influenced by Harry and Meghan's departure, The Sun quoted a friend as saying. Perhaps she thought, if that can happen then I can leave as well? That might be unfair on her, but you have to consider it. However, the couple was quick to quash the rumors of impending Canuck DOM, announcing in a statement that they would both continue to live in Gloucestershire and co-parent their daughters. Number 4. Prince Charles and Princess Diana were divorced after it came to light both were having affairs. Insofar as royal marriages ending badly, none was as publicly spectacular as that of Prince Charles and Princess Diana. It began as the ultimate fairytale marriage, as Lady Diana married Prince Charles at St. Paul's Cathedral in front of an estimated 750 million viewers in 74 countries, according to the BBC, with over 500,000 people clogging the streets to try and watch the procession. But the fairytale didn't last long. By 1986, people reported that Prince Charles had begun an extramarital affair with Camilla Parker Bowles, and by 1989, CBS News reported Princess Diana confronted Camilla about it at a party. But Princess Diana was not without her dalliances either. As The Guardian reported in 1992, her friend James Gilbey was recorded calling her squidgy by alleged spies. Prince Charles and Princess Diana divorced in 1992. Princess Diana famously told the BBC in 1995, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." Additionally, the New York Times reported Prince Charles describing the marriage, which ended badly, as irretrievably broken down. The divorce was finalized in 1996. Number 6. Fergie and Andrew got divorced because she was always alone, but they still remain friends. The fire-haired Sarah Ferguson became reacquainted with Prince Andrew in 1985, when, according to Women Working, she was invited to an event at Windsor Palace. A year later, Sarah Ferguson and Prince Andrew married at Westminster Abbey, and much like Prince Charles and Princess Diana, it appeared to be a fairy tale. Royal Navy at the time, and according to a 2011 interview in Harper's Bazaar, he was shipped out almost immediately after the marriage. "I spent my entire first pregnancy alone," Fergie revealed. Additionally, the couple ended up spending only about 40 days together a year, and by 1992 the separation took the same toll it does on many military families. Still, the couple has remained amicable, despite the marriage ending badly. And when Andrew was implicated in the Jeffrey Epstein scandal, Fergie took up for him on social media, posting on Instagram, "Andrew is a true and real gentleman and is stoically steadfast in not only his duty but also his kindness and goodness of always seeing the best in people." Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.